Namaste. Hari. We are all under the lockdown period, experiencing this new lockdown for the third day, here in Delhi at least. How is it going with all of you? I hope and I pray that we all are safe and we all are safe at our homes. We have been discussing few mental and emotional causes for various diseases, I would say, and specifically the virus part that we're experiencing, the coronavirus. We dealt with various irritating human behaviors that we need to correct. So today we are dealing with another emotion, a very potent, a very strong emotion called anger. When I say anger, I think I shouldn't smile. Now I'm dealing with two types of angers, simmering anger and bursting anger. So with these two types of anger, which we always experience inside us, how did it all begin? Let's not talk about our childhood and how we are dealing with our anger in our professional area, in our personal lives, in our family lives. Keep all that aside. Some of us might be, we might get angry too fast, or we might be getting annoyed, and some people might be slow in their response to anger. But I'm just talking about how we dealt with this when we heard, that we are also in danger, our country is also in danger. So first it was too much of anger in us, and then we dealt it with angry emotion, angry mode, and then when finally this landed up in our country, when we had our first coronavirus case, when our brothers and sisters, our children were evacuated to our country. So what happened was, there was bursting anger in us, or maybe simmering anger in our neighborhood. We didn't want people to come. We were exploding. Many people were exploding, and they were upset that people have come here. They brought virus, they brought infection, and they're going to infect so many other people. So some of us could speak, and some of us couldn't maybe speak out. See, that is what is happening even now. That what we have been seeing in the news for last 2 days, maybe, that what's happened with our paramedic staff and medical staff at AIMS. The house owners, the landlords are angry with them. They're upset. They don't want them to bring in infection from hospitals. So this energy called anger, this virus called anger, that's a huge virus which will multiply and multiply like Rakta Bija. And when this multiplies, then there is no cure to it. We cannot cure it. There is no medicine for it. The way we are fighting this virus now on the biological level, this microscopic virus, anger is not even microscopic. We cannot even see this through microscopic. It is more dangerous, many folds dangerous than any virus which we would have heard and what we are experiencing now. So let's take this pledge that we will not get angry at anyone, whoever is our service provider, because we are already in lockdown, and I understand sitting at home, everybody must be getting irritated, bugged, and nothing much to do. Suddenly they've stopped their busy lives, and suddenly they're sitting at home and doing things what they've not done before. But then outbursting your anger, your emotions of anger is of no help, no use. So you are going to multiply your energy with anger, and you are allowing yourself for external viruses to enter your body. You're compromising with your safety, you're compromising with your immunity. So let's take this pledge that we are sitting at home for a number of days now to come, and we will manage our anger quotient. We will manage our anger quotient. We will transmute our anger into love quotient. We are very lucky to have families. We are very lucky to have extended families who are from far away calling us up or sending a text to find out whether we are safe. We are very lucky to have our families spread in various areas, and still we are in touch with each other because of technology. So suppose we are trying to connect with each other and the internet is not functioning. Don't be angry at that point. At least we have some internet functioning, that we are able to stay together in connection with each other. There are various other service providers at this crucial time in our lives. So if they fail at times or something goes wrong, do not show your anger towards them. They are our life saviors at this point of time. Then, do not be angry at children, your family members, whoever is there with you, because at this point, since we are not going out, we might outburst our emotions only to our own family members who are with us. So don't you think that little time, that little space that we have already, very little space that we are into the house, not doing anything else with just few people of us, anger is going to spoil our internal time. So maybe this is God's way of giving us lockdown period where we are locked with our own family members, or we are locked with whomever at this moment we are in life, and consider this to be a blessing. Take this as a blessing to exhibit all your love to them. You could not pamper them, you could not shower your affection to them, you couldn't show how they mean to you. Maybe you were very angry, or you were very busy, or maybe you were intolerant. Now forget all that, erase all that, and this is the time to show all your affection to your family members. Never get angry. No matter what happens, do not get angry. Calm down and let the nature take its course. Don't underestimate what I'm saying. Anger is a huge virus which has no cure. So, manage your anger. Maybe you can make a diary note and see how many times in a day you're getting angry. I said simmering anger, bursting anger. So anger that is within you, oh, I'm so angry. Don't jump and say, oh, I can't go out. Don't stamp your foot and say, I can't go out. I can't do this. So that's the simmering anger. Bursting anger is screaming at somebody. Scream. Ultimately, at whom are you screaming? You're going to scream at your loved ones who are there with you, and you're supposed to be with them for the next few weeks together. There's no other way. So just make sure, tell yourself that from this moment I am not going to be angry. I'm not going to kneel down in front of this virus called anger. Thus, you are giving an energy message to this coronavirus that do not dare to enter me, do not try to enter my family. So we cannot do anything, but energetically we can do many things. All is required is your trust. If you have faith, if you have trust, I'm sure together we will be successful. So I hope that you will ponder on this subject, and you will be a changed person, a loving and a lovable, beautiful person that you already are within. But sometimes anger corrupts you. So I'm sure that you will work out on this area of corruption also. Stay home, stay happy. Namaste.